to the most exciting combat sport of the future.
Hello everyone, this is Ali reporting in for Domebound. So right now we're watching the video for Aristeia made by Corvus Belli, the creators of the game. For the rest of this video, you're going to get a Domebound introduction to what Aristeia is as a game. I'm also going to show you some content that they have available online, including the Aristeia Global League. If you're interested in seeing the Corvus Belli video, hit the link in the description of this episode. Domebound is an Aristeia focused content channel. Our intention is to grow the player base and also cover competitive play. With that in mind, and this being our pilot episode, let's get stuck into what Aristeia is. Aristeia is a blood sport based in the Infinity realm. Both games are designed by Corvus Belli. Aristeia was released in late 2017 and has quickly gained traction around the world. The fellas at General Games gave me a quick demo of Aristeia and I immediately fell in love with it. In Aristeia, you take control of a team of 4 characters, each with a unique set of skills, into the Hexadome and compete for glory. Much like other squad building games, Aristeia is an objective-based game that rewards planning, cohesion, and adaptability. Aristeia also combines deck building elements to customize your available tools for the given scenario. Each character comes with 4 powerful cards that add to their unique flavor. For each of your characters, you choose 2 of their cards to put into your deck. Once combined with the 10 default cards that you'll find in every deck, you'll end up with a deck of 18 cards. Aristeia games are quite quick to play once you get a grasp of the rules. You should be able to smash one out in about 60 minutes. Aristeia is a scenario-based game where the winner is determined through a victory point-based system. Each scenario is documented in the scenarios document available online. There have been a few new scenarios since the core box was released, so if you're already familiar with the game, I suggest you go to check them out at aristeiathegame.com. You'll find all the documents under the download section. Each scenario lists how to set up the game, how deployment works, how scoring works, any quirks that the scenario may have, and most importantly, the victory conditions. Every round consists of the same phases: planning, activation, and end of round steps. Speaking from personal experience, any Star Wars X-Wing player, and probably Imperial Assault players, will already be extremely familiar with the structure of the round and will pick this up rather quickly. During the planning phase, you set your characters in the order that you'd like to activate them. Be careful and plan well. Once you've locked in, there's no turning back. Once both players have locked in their running order, they each reveal their next character. The player who reveals a character with the highest initiative gets to decide in which order the characters activate. In the case of ties, the player that is currently the underdog gets to choose who activates first. We'll discuss the underdog mechanic in another episode. When your character activates, they can spend their available energy to move and perform actions as you choose. Actions consist of a wide variety of attacks, repositioning skills for yourself or others, buffs for your allies, or debuffs for your enemies. Almost all these actions require a dice roll to determine success or failure. We'll cover dice rolls another time. When a character is eliminated, they are not removed from the game permanently. Instead, they go to the infirmary, which removes them from the current rounds, and at the end of the round, they will go to the bench. Characters that deploy from the bench suffer a -2 energy penalty that gradually subsides over 2 rounds. Similar to MOBA games, you'll find that in Aristeia, characters will fall under tank, damage, or support roles. We'll go further into that in another episode. Whilst there is currently no tried and true team composition, I've found that in my local league there's a wide spectrum of playstyles. Some people compose teams specifically around scoring victory points, thus keeping pressure on their opponents to play their game and catch up before it's too late. These people will play characters like Hexa and Garda, who are both characters known for their mobility, while others prefer to play a more offensive style of play, using offensive powerhouses like Mishashi and Wild Bill to send as many of their opponent's characters to the infirmary as possible. Having talked about these 2 styles of play, there are 12 characters available in the game, and 4 more on the way. So when it comes to squad building, there is a multitude of options available in Aristeia. Aristeia also caters for players who like to paint their miniatures, but it is simply aesthetic. If you choose not to paint your miniatures, there is no penalty. Thanks for making it through the pilot episode for Domebound. My name's Ali, and if you like this episode or have any feedback, feel free to send me a message privately or post below. I'll see you in the dome.